Hey folks, since in the previous session we have created a feature which is all about word underscore common. So let's go ahead and understand some of the more real world problem statement. The first and foremost is all about, hey, can you create a word underscore total feature? Again, word total feature is all about, imagine I have sentences as, let's say, I love AI and ML. And let's say the second one is all about I love AI. So again, its length, or you can say the total words is all about 5. Here my total words is all about 3. So word total is nothing but a summation of both one, which is all about 8. It means the total words in Q1 and Q2 is all about 8. This is something that you need to find over here. So what I can do is I can say cool. First and foremost, let's say this is our S1 string and let's say this is our S2 string. So from this S1 string, I need to find our L1 list. From this L1 list, I need to find our, let's say, W1 set. This is basically our set. This is basically our list, and this is basically our string. This is the hierarchy that we have to follow. Similarly, from S2, I need to find L2, I need to find, later on, I need to find W2. From the previous function, what we have defined. This is in general what you need to do. The moment you have W1 and W2, I will say cool, let's compute its length. Let's apply len on top of W1. Let's apply a len on top of W2 and just do a summation. So the moment I will follow this entire hierarchy, we will end up getting a feature as, let's say, words underscore total, and we will end up getting a total value as 8 if I have such a string in my data set. It means the entire logic is similar. We have to just customize the last line of code, which is nothing but all about length of W1 plus length of W2. This is what we need to modify just with respect to this function. So let's try to modify all the stuffs, of course, using Python programming. Let's try to do this. So I will say cool, let's try to copy all the function. Let's try to paste it. This time, this function is all about words underscore, let's say, total. Cool. And it is all about nothing but length of W1 plus length of W2. And we have to just return it. That's it. Now let's try to execute this line of code. Now if I will say data dot apply word underscore total, this is a function name, and I have to pass x is equals to 1 because I need to perform this operation. I need to perform this function to each and every observation that we have. Hence we need to pass x is equals to 1. Let's try to store this in some feature. Let's say as word underscore total. So I will say it is all about word underscore total. Let's try to execute this line of code. The moment I will execute it, and if I will say data of words of total, let me execute. These are all the values that you will end up getting. So let's go ahead to our next problem statement. That's all about, hey, can you create one more feature which is all about word underscore share feature? Again, words underscore, let's say word underscore share feature is all about nothing but the intersection of the words. You can represent this as an intersection, then it gets divided by the total words that we have. This is the basic mathematical stuff that you need to perform in order to get the words share value. This is the basic stuff. So I can say the entire stuff will be similar because we will end up getting W1 and W2. Now considering this W1 and W2, I need to perform some operation. I will say again, just to get this intersection, what I can do is I can say cool, W1 and W2 will basically gives our common words, which is all about nothing but our intersection. I will say this will give common words, and total is nothing but len of w1 plus w2. I will say it is all about len of w1 plus len of w2. This is all about our total. It means I need to perform this mathematical operations, and I can think of customizing the existing function by just writing this line of code to the last line of code. Let's try to customize all the stuff, of course using Python. Let's try to do this. So what I will do is I will just copy all these lines of code and let me paste it. Now let's try to customize first and foremost our function name, which is all about word_share. Now here what I can do is I can say it is all about length of w1 and w2 gets divided by length of w1 plus length of w2. It is all about this, and of course I need to also enclose this. I will say just enclose this. Let me remove this, and I will say just return it. That's it. Now we need to perform this. So I will say data.apply. We need to apply this function, which is all about word_share. And again, we need to mention our x is equals to 1 because we need to perform this operation. We need to perform this function to each of the observation that we have. The moment I will execute this line of code, you will end up getting some numerical values. So let's try to store this. I will say it is all about data of word_share. Cool. Let me execute this line of code, and if I'm going to say data of head, let me pass some random value, let's say 6. And if I will execute, you will end up getting all the stuff. Look at this, a new feature which is all about word_share. Look at this. Similarly, if I will call data.columns, you will end up getting all the two new features which is all about word_total and word_share. And this is of course the problem statement of this particular session. Again, for those of you who have any doubt with respect to the functions, whatever we have customized, feel free to share with us in the Q&A of the course. That's all about it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Keep learning, keep growing, keep practicing.